Good afternoon. I'm Charlotte Baker, and on today's show I'll be discussing the most recent Ballon d'Or results, the announcement of Amir Khan's next fight, and our feature Casper Allpress will be interviewing the youth football coach for Wycombe Wanderers under-18 squad. Firstly, we go over to Casper and his interview with Tom Guy.
It's not playing.
Hello, my name is Casper Allpress, and today I'll be interviewing Tom Guy, a youth football coach for Wycombe Wanderers. My first question to you is to tell me about your career.
So, most football coaches started off.
Is that big enough, Charlotte?
Yeah, it's perfect.
Make sure it's at the beginning. Yeah.
Okay, we're recording.
Give that to you. So it's not recording, isn't it?
Yeah.
Recording, it is recording.
If it's recording, let's just keep going.
Yeah. Just keep going. Alright.
Good afternoon. I'm Charlotte Baker, and on today's show I'll be discussing the most recent Ballon d'Or results, the announcement of Amir Khan's next fight, and our featured Casper Allpress will be interviewing the youth football coach for Wycombe Wanderers under-18 squad. First of all, we go over to Casper and his interview with Tom Guy.
Hello, my name is Casper Allpress, and today I'll be interviewing Tom Guy, a youth football coach for Wycombe Wanderers. My first question to you is to tell me about your career.
So, most football coaches started off out playing, went to kind of semi-professional level, had a recurring injury, and thought that actually I still wanted to be involved in football in some capacity. So started doing my coaching badges, started working with younger age groups, so kind of under 10s. As I started doing my kind of FA level 2, and then moved into academy football, academy experience, doing my UFB, ASU Bournemouth and Southampton. And then I moved on to Eastleigh, where I was for 4 to 5 years, and now here at Henry College in partnership with Wycombe Wanderers.
So how is youth football run?
So it's depending on what level it is. At academy level, at any age group, they're obviously signed on to the club. At this level, it's on a non-contract basis, so players may have dropped out of the professional system and want to find a way to get back in and have that second chance. So they're not tied down to contracts, and they can kind of play as much football as how they feel they can manage it, so that they can play weekend football and then play football here at the college and train full time, so kind of mix and match. So the difference really from professional football is really dependent on the level you're at in youth football.
Why did you move into youth football?
So as I previously mentioned, I was quite young when I moved into coaching as a whole. I was 19, 20 when I kind of stopped playing football at a serious level. So I just kind of started out, and before I started I stopped. It was from a recommendation of one of my coaches. Had I looked into coaching, and he mentioned some of my attributes and that suit coaching, and I kind of got the bug for it from there. And actually just started out with youth football, so started off with the younger age groups and gradually worked my way up alongside my coaching badges.
Thank you, Casper. Next up is the most recent Ballon d'Or results. Unfortunately, last year we were not able to have a ceremony due to COVID-19, therefore we didn't have a winner. However, luckily for football fans, this year's ceremony went ahead. Firstly, this year's Copper Trophy, which is awarded to the best under-21 player in the world, was given to Barcelona and Spain's Pedri, who won by a clear 50 points. The next award available was the Lev Yashin Trophy, which is the award for the world's best goalkeeper. This year's winner was Paris Saint-Germain's Gianluigi Donnarumma, who won by 190 points. Finally, last but certainly not least, we have the award of the night, the Ballon d'Or. This year's winner was PSG's Lionel Messi, who has now claimed a record-breaking 7 trophies. The former Barcelona man got mentioned more than once across the night, as Pedri also gave his thanks to him. Our next story features British boxer Amir Khan, who is set to face his long-term rival Kell Brook on the 19th of February 2022 in Manchester. The pair have been long-term rivals and will finally settle their feud live on Sky Sports box office. What I've done in the sport, the name I've got, you can see how bitter he is, Amir Khan insists, as well as claiming that he has always operated at a higher level than Brook. Meanwhile, Brook claims, "It's personal. This is the grudge match of my career, showing that the feeling is mutual." The fight has been spoken about for years, and now finally boxing fans will get the fight they've waited for. With both fighters each in the past promising to knock each other out, all eyes now turn to the night of the event. Finally, a recap on the recent Premier League results. Newcastle 1, Norwich 1. Leeds United 1, Crystal Palace 0. Southampton 2, Leicester City 2. Wolves 0, Burnley 0. West Ham United drawing with Brighton 1-1. Chelsea beating Watford away 2-1. Everton 1, Liverpool 4. Aston Villa 1 and Manchester City 2. Tonight's games will be Tottenham vs Brentford and Manchester United vs Arsenal. That's all for today. Thank you for watching.